Hello everyone, welcome to ST Model Cars. In this video, I would like to review this 1/64 scale Nissan Primera. This is the first generation, the P10 generation, and it's made by Inno64. Price point on this, $23. I picked this up from a local hobby store. If you live in North America, you probably recognize this car also as the Infiniti G20. The G20 is it's like the entry level Infiniti back then, and it's based on this Nissan Primera. So let's take a closer look at this P10 Nissan Primera. First, I should say that this car is, Inno64 made this car in various combination, various colors, various wheels, and there's the racing version too, the touring car version. And I think the street version is actually, based on the touring car, and they kind of just make this, in the street legal setup. The reason I said that is because as you can see, right, there's like a racing harness on the driver's seat right there, right, and the car is, is extremely lowered as well, like a touring car. And another thing I need to mention is that I actually shimmed the chassis on this car a little bit. Just so the wheel actually rolls. It doesn't roll as freely as, say, like a Tomica finish, right? But you can tell that it still rolls pretty well. So right there, you can push this back and forth. So I'm quite okay with that, right? And I just shim it a little bit using a masking tape within, on the chassis, so it doesn't lift the ride height too much and ruin the look of the car. All right, so this is the gray metallic version with the white 5-spoke wheels. Okay. So if you look at the front here, headlight assembly or separate lenses, you do see a good deal of details of the reflector behind the lens, and you have this amber turn signal on the head, on the side of the headlights here. And here's the front grille. You have the Nissan logo. You have the Primera license plate in the front. Unfortunately, the placement is a bit crooked, right? And this car, there's this cover that that I think there's some trim level that has a fog light, but on this one, this is just painted body color. Okay, all right. So here's a side view of the Primera. Okay. And if you take a closer look at the wheel, it's actually done quite nicely. 5-spoke wheel. And it has the chrome ring actually, so like the lip is actually chrome. And if you look behind the wheels, you see the brake rotor and the brake caliper, front and rear. Okay, right-hand drive car. I showed you a little bit of the interior earlier. It's kind of hard to see. Everything is black, right? Again, you see those the racing harness on the driver's seat. Side view mirror here, again, it's still using the touring car rear view mirror there, right? And and they give you the reflective surface actually in the mirror. Okay. Chassis, nothing much to write home about. It's pretty simple chassis, right? There's really not much detail here, and they try to paint this silver to simulate the exhaust. They give you this muffler, right, with the exposed tip. So. Right, look at the back here. The tail light assemblies. Again, separate lenses. You have the red cluster and the yellow cluster here, right? And then you have the Nissan logo on the trunk lid here, and then the Primera emblem on the left. Okay, you see the tailpipe here. They give you this spoiler here, and the neat thing on this is that you see the heater elements on the rear windows. Here's the other side view of the Primera. And I don't know, this is a pretty simple car, right? This is a pretty basic family transportation. But somehow I kind of like the shape of this Primera, the P10 Primera. It just have that simple, honest goodness to it. It's just a simple car, and it just looks good, in my opinion. So that's why I want to add this 1/64 in my collection. So if you have any questions, comments, or suggestion, feel free to post them in the comment section. I much appreciate it if you can like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I hope you enjoyed the review of this Nissan Primera, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.